Hey guys, it's Donald Wombat here, and to follow up my video from yesterday, I have this one talking about the Fate of All Fools exotic scout rifle. I had a few comments on yesterday's video asking about it and saying that I had forgotten it, and I just didn't really have it on my mind at all because it's not with all the House of Wolves stuff, because it's already been handed out to one Destiny player. And I mean, I suppose it technically is already in the game, but because it's going to be readily available to all players via an exotic bounty in the House of Wolves, I thought I would talk specifically about it and give you as much information as I can find about it. So let's get into it. So as I said above, the Fate of All Fools exotic scout rifle has already been given to one Destiny player. A man who was recovering from 7 brain surgeries in a year had been recommended to play video games by his doctors to keep his brain active, and Destiny was the game he chose. As a kind-hearted gesture to this man, Deej and some other guys at Bungie decided to give him a special reward and give him the Fate of All Fools. To the rest of the community, it will become available through an exotic bounty called an Unknown Patron, which will only become available to find and earn once the House of Wolves DLC comes out. Whilst I'm not 100% sure, I believe that rather than acquiring the start of this exotic bounty by handing in other bounties and getting lucky, you will win 5 matches of any Crucible game mode, and this will provide you with an invitation to the Trials of Osiris, which is equivalent to an exotic bounty in this case. The steps in an Unknown Patron are as follows. Like I said, win 5 Crucible matches to obtain an invitation. Bring the invitation to the bounty tracker to obtain the first test. Perform feats of skill in the Crucible to obtain the first test completed. Now, I have no idea what these feats of skill in the Crucible are. I'm sure we're going to find out, but obviously it's going to be doing specific tasks. Whether doing well, headshots with certain guns, don't know. We'll find out later. Return to the bounty tracker to obtain the second test. Trade Motes of Light for Osiris coins. Use the coins to compete in the Trials of Osiris. If you lose 3 times, you will need to use another coin, earn 10 wins on a single coin, or 25 wins in total in the Trials of Osiris to obtain the second test completed. Now, I don't know how many Motes of Light you will have to trade in for Osiris coins. Hopefully it's 1 for 1, but I can't imagine it would be a huge amount of Motes of Light because there's going to be a lot of people trying to get this, and not everybody in the game has a bunch of Motes of Light spare. Return to the bounty tracker to obtain the third test. Perform kills, headshots, and killing sprees with any scout rifle in the Crucible to obtain the third test completed. Return to the bounty tracker to finally obtain the Fate of All Fools. I feel like this will be a tricky little thing to get, especially early on where there are lots of players trying to complete this bounty, as the competition for wins will be fierce. The Fate of All Fools itself is a pretty beast looking scout rifle which has a lot of similarities to the Stranger's rifle which you get for the end of the campaign. It has a super high range and a really high impact for a scout rifle, however it has a really low starting magazine size of 7, bad stability and a low fire rate. Its perks are Zen Moment, causing damage with this weapon increases stability. Its middle 3 perks are Extended Mag, Speed Reload, and Field Scout. I'm not sure what the go is with 2 ammo increase related perks in the middle tier, but I'd say one of them will definitely be the go to increase your magazine size. And its unique exotic perk is called the Fate of All Fools, which increases precision damage if you chain together body shots. It's a nice sounding perk, and with as high impact as this scout rifle does, this increase in damage could be quite substantial and a very handy acquisition to any Crucible match. So I think this pretty much wraps up all of the information I think you guys need to know about the Fate of All Fools. If you have any other questions about the gun or how to acquire it, then don't hesitate to ask me in the comments below or on Twitter. My Twitter handle is Wombat Gaming. If you enjoyed this video, then be sure to hit that like button and subscribe to see more videos from me. I've been Wombat, and I'll see you guys later.